Hey guys, so I decided to do this look for you today. It's kind of a midsummer night on the boardwalk look. I wanted to do something that was beachy but you could still go out with. A lot of the daytime looks are really like pale and nude and they're not really good for going out with. I think this look will look good for the daytime and the night. If you like my channel, please subscribe. Leave me some comments in the section below and let's get started. On my face, I have purple areas right here, and then I have some black areas right there. And then I have some blemishes where I need to put a little bit of green on because they're just so red. I'm afraid that my cover-up might not cover them up. So, with my Wet n Wild correcting palette, I am going to take a little bit of this yellow. And I am just going to gently place that underneath my eyes where I have a lot of purple. And then with my pinky finger, I'm just gonna go right into the white right here. And I'm gonna just lightly push right there where I have like a lot of black. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side as well. I'm just gonna push right here where I have all the black. This is a Crown Oval Lip Brush. It doesn't have a number on it, but I know it's a Crown lip brush. And I'm going to go into the purple in this color correcting palette. And I'm just going to go where I know that I have like some yellow spots. It's right above my lip here. I just tend to be really yellow. So that's going to cancel that out. Go into this green now. Alright. Wherever I have little blemishes, buff it with my finger. For foundation today, I am using NW13 by MAC. I love the way MAC makeup goes on. It is a full coverage foundation, so if you don't like full coverage foundation, you will not like this. If you like it to be light and feathery, you will not like this. But if you've got a lot of blemishes and you've got a lot of pores and you need to cover a lot of things up and you want your makeup to stay in place all day and not budge, you're gonna like this foundation. I'm going to bring that all the way up into my hairline. Don't worry about getting it on your hair a little bit. Trust me, it's not going to make your hair the color of your foundation. And the other thing about this foundation is you can just keep building it up and building it up until it's as thick as you want it to be. You could. I know that I look really white right now, but don't worry, we're going to bronze. I am just really white like that. Next, I'm going to do my eyebrows. For my eyebrows, I am going to take Morphe eyebrow brush. It just looks like this. Again, there's no number on this brush. It's just a Morphe angled eyebrow brush. And I'm using Anastasia's Dip Brow. I'm using her blonde. Is it? Yeah, it's in the color blonde. It's her Dip Brow Pomade. It's Anastasia Beverly Hills on it. Now, I love her products. I have tried all of her eyebrow products. I've tried her contour palette and some of her eyeshadows. All of her makeup impresses me. There isn't anything in her line that I'm just like, I wish they could have done this differently or done this better. No, her packaging and products are just like perfect. I'm going to go do the other eyebrow and I'll be right back. And I'm back. Okay, so now we are going to put concealer under our eyes. And today I'm going to use MAC's Pro Longwear Concealer. This is what the packaging looks like. I love this concealer. Again, it is full coverage, so if you're not into that, if you want a light concealer, I don't know why you would want to use a light concealer. It is there to help us. It is there to cover up our flaws. Now remember, I put that yellow under my eyes before we put my cover up on. So I've already pretty much taken care of my dark circles and everything, but I want to be safe, and better safe than sorry. So we are going to cover it up because I don't want to be walking around there and somebody be like, you know, you look really tired because I have gigantic black bags sticking out of my eyes. That wouldn't be cool. Okay, I'm going to use an Avon concealer brush, and I'm going to take a little bit of that MAC Pro Wear, and I am just going to place it lightly underneath my eye. I know it looks like, but don't worry, it will blend out, I promise you. Alright, you need a little bit more than that. Who am I trying to kid? There we go. Now you're wondering why I keep looking over there. It's because that's my mirror right there, and I have another one right here, so that's why I'm looking right there. Because it's my mirror. Alright, and now we're going to take a beauty blender, spray a little bit of MAC Fix Plus on it, and we're going to bounce. Stipple. Okay. Bounce, 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 bounce. Bounce, bounce. Now, I don't have a huge wide face right there, so it's okay for me to take my concealer out a little bit. But if you're wide right here, you don't want to take your concealer all the way out to here. It's just going to make you look bigger. It's going to make your face look wider. If you want your face to look longer, you want to bring your concealer down. If you want your face to look wider, then you can bring your concealer out. Alright, and we want to immediately set underneath your eyes. And I'm going to set it with my Ben Nye powder. This is Ben Nye's Fair powder. It's almost the same color as Cameo, only this is translucent fair. So I am going to take the Morphe M438 brush. Looks like this. Apparently it's their contour brush, but I mean it's just perfect for setting under the eyes. Okay. Now we're going to let that cook. What that means is we are going to leave the powder sitting on top of the concealer for a little while so that those molecules have time to hold on to each other. And so yeah, we want to put a lot of powder right under the eyes, and you want to set it right away. You want to put the powder on the liquid concealer before the liquid concealer dries, because if it dries and you put the powder on, the powder is just going to fall off of the makeup and it's not going to last all night. We're going to move on to the eyes now. We're going to put an eyeshadow base on first. It's very, very, very important to use an eyeshadow base. If you want your makeup to last all night and you don't want it to crease, you need to put an eyeshadow base on. The base that I like to use, I like the MAC Ochre Paint Pot, I like the NYX eyeshadow base, and I like LA Girl's eyeshadow base. So I'm using NYX eyeshadow base, and this is the tinted one. The other two, I believe, are clear or white. I don't know. I've only ever bought the tinted one. So we're going to go ahead and put this all over the eye. A little bit of Fix Plus on the Beauty Blender, on the pointy side of the Beauty Blender, just a little bit. And you are going to lightly stipple that eyeshadow base to blend it all in, because like I said, this is a tinted eyeshadow base. No. Buttercream by Ulta. And we are going to run that color all over the lid. You don't have to be precise or neat with this. This is just what's going to help all of our colors blend together. So you just put it on messy, a little underneath the eye too. Okay, I'm going to brush some of that powder off of me now. Okay, I am going to take the color Coral by MAC. I'm going to take a MAC 217 brush. And I am just going to start building that coral right in my crease. And then I'm going to take a crown fluff brush and I'm going to very lightly go over the perimeter of that color so that it's going to blend in with the buttercup color that we put on before. See how beautifully MAC colors blend into any other shadow? Although I gotta give it to Ulta, they really do have some nice shadows. I'm not gonna lie, their products are not bad. I've only tried their setting spray and their shadows, but so far I gotta say I'm impressed with just the shadows. They're really creamy, they're velvety, they're really nice. I don't have any complaints. Okay. Next, I'm going to take this color called Passionate by MAC. And I am going to take a Princeton Art Round 5-0 brush. And I'm just going to carve out right where my crease is with this color. Stick it right in my crease, just like that. So I have some nice dimension in there. And then I'm going to take the Crown Fluffy brush and I'm going to lightly blend it again. I'm going to take some more of that coral on my MAC 217 brush. And put it above the Passionate. I really want my eyes to have that almond shape. I'm also going to take a little bit of the color Paradisco on a clean 217 brush. And I'm going to blend right here, right in the middle, right where it's going to be my transition color between the mango and the eyeshadow that I'm going to put in my inner corner right here. So I'm just going to blend right in the middle, right here, with the Paradisco, my transition shade. Okay, so my next color, next shadow, is another Ulta shadow. It's called Put a Ring on It. You want to spray some MAC Fix Plus on any packing brush that you have, whatever you use to pack. We want to do this very, very wet. We're going to pick up a lot of that Put a Ring on It. And we are going to just pack this right on the inner corner, right like this. We want this to be very, very thick. Okay. We're going to take that Paradisco then, and we are going to tape Paradisco in a crown crease brush. And we are going to go right up above we just put on. Alright, Paradisco is also our transition shade in between the two. Okay, we're going to take our Crown Fluffy brush and we are just going to dip it back into the buttercream, and we're going to blend right in our inner corner. We're going to blend all these colors together because we don't want any hard lines. Next color that we're going to use is called Outer Limits by NARS. We are just going to put this color right over all of that coral that we put on. And again, we want to blend. I'm going to go to the other eye. I'll be right back. Alright, now it's time for us to do the bottom lip. I am going to take a Princeton Art Brush, a 4350R, and I'm going to take some of that Paradisco and I am going to very lightly place this color on my lower lash line. Take some of that mango, run it right over that Paradisco color. And I love MAC shadows because they're gonna stay. This is gonna stay all night. It's not gonna budge, it's not gonna move. We used a thick primer. We used good eyeshadow. You use good makeup, use good tools, your makeup will stay where you want it. Okay, so I just went and did the other eye really quick. Now I'm going to take a Morphe M559 brush. It's just any square flat brush. And I am going to take my powdered eyeliner by Philosophy. This one actually came with purple and black, but I'm just going to use the black. I'm going to lightly dip my brush in this powder, and I'm just going to stroke slowly over my bottom lash line.